Okay. Okay. Hello everyone. This will be my explanation on how driving works. Explaining my summer car. You can see the little bars up there. You can see even the map. I'm going to get taken care of. So, behind me, I have a Satsu. The stock car you can find it in the game. I was going to use another one, but I think this is the best explanation tool I have. So, first of all, before you think of even start driving, you have to take into account a little bit of some little things. First of all, are you sure your engine is fueled? Are you sure you have all the liquids? Are you sure you have all of that? Okay. So there is also some stuff you have to be sure that your car has before you start driving, such as the gasoline, a car jack, it's around, there we go, the ratchet set, spare wheel, and a fire extinguisher. There's a lot of things you have to have start driving. Make sure you have all of that. And before I continue, I want to make sure to say this just in case. It's that my tips, or the way I see it, doesn't replace professional like instructions on how to do this, aka at driving school. Please, if you ever think of doing driving, getting a license and all of that, please take into account that you need to have that. So once we are ready to start, first of all, getting inside of the car, we gotta look at the little thing here. It varies. Some cars don't need to put the key inside of them. Some have electric devices that control if the car is locked or not. But this is a game, so we're just going to open the door like casual. You don't have much here, so you just gotta get inside of your car, and inside of the car itself you'll see a lot of things. Okay, let's go one moment. I'm going to close the door. First of all, rear view. These things are going to be crucial, mostly when you are turning. So this is a little view of what it could be getting close to you. Like, let's take it as an example. Of course, because in this type of in this type of cars, you don't have such thing as a little screen right here to look behind you, be making sure and stuff behind you or so. So you have this guy, and the guy over there. You can't see it, but yeah, it's over there. So what the deal here is, everything that you see here is not as close as you may think it is, or is not as far as you may think it is. Okay, so let's see that little tree, right there. You see it? Let's go to the next one, that one. See how in the view, in the mirror, it looks really far away, but once you look outside, it's pretty close. It's an approximate of 20 feet away from you. That's what you have to take care of. That's what you have to take into account whenever you're looking at this. Next thing, this is the rear view. You can see a centered view of what's behind you. This guy is going to help you. Mostly, you have to turn it a little bit so you can see that it's a little bit turned right here. It's because of that. So once you are here, take into account that one of the first things you have to take care of is looking here and taking your seat belt. This car doesn't have the same seatbelt, so usually you want to grab this guy and put him right there. Of course, this car doesn't seem to have the same one, so here we have a bucket seat. Buckle up the harness. So just boom, right there. Harness has been buckled, so we don't have to worry about that. So once you are here, so since I had to put the car here, you can see the temp is a little bit up. Don't worry about that. So once you put the key, a lot of the meters are going to start going up, at least if you have these kind of meters. Usually when you have this kind of cars, you don't see those. Oh, it started raining. What the hell is that thing? What the hell is this thing? Oh. What is this? Oh. I think I'll leave it like that. We don't need it. So I could clear there. Actually, I want to clear it. Yes, I can. Of course, you can't do this on the. Oh no, never mind. I can. Oh well. So I'm going to put this up so you can hear me kind of easier. So close this, and now we're here going to do the same thing. Okay, first of all, this is a gauge that you shouldn't have, neither this one, neither these ones, except the oil. You will usually have that one around here somewhere, but this game takes place in a really previous version of the oil, you know. It's very old. What do you have here, or what do we have here? So first of all, we have around here the wipers. They have multiple speeds. This is the slowest, this is kind of the medium, and this is the turn off. Some have even a third speed where it just goes really fast. These are lights. This is the low lights, this is the highlights. Low, high, low, high. Something about note about this one is that whenever you see cars in night on the street, they usually have the low lights. Okay, not the highlights. The highlights are not prohibited to have on the street because it can blind other drivers. So you want them just from time to time. Here we also have the hazard lights. These are whenever you have to make a stop or to warn other drivers that something is not right. You also have your turning signal, but you can see right here is a keybind. Over here you have two things, which is the choke and your cigarette burner. We don't need the cigarette burner, and we only care right now about the choke. Okay, so first of all, let's start by turning the car on. It's turned on. You see how it's dropping? There. Okay, it dropped really fast. Okay, this type of old cars, whenever you leave it for too long, the car stalls. Yep, I stalled. Now the car is turned off. See how if I press the accelerator, it doesn't go? Exactly because of that. We can turn our window down now that the rain has passed. So here you see that I have salt. Is that bad for the car? Not at all. It's not something optimal, but you don't want that at all. I'm going to unbuckle the harness just so I can, you know, freely move around and can explain something better. So what is this? This is the fuel mixture gauge. What does that mean? Well, it kind of means the rate of air fuel ratio inside of the engine. Want me to explain that? Sure. Let me just I can put this right now. Boop. Okay. So let's say that, I don't know, you feel like you want to see the engine. You want to preemptively off starting the car. You want to see the engine. You come here and oh wait, it doesn't open. Why is that? Well, a lot of cars have either right here around this like area close to your seat, they have the hood lock. This one has it right here, so we just pop it. Okay, this car doesn't have the same one. After you do that, you will hear a little pop and you can see that the hood is a little bit open. So if you have this kind of fiberglass hood, you just go here and do one pin, another pin, another pin, and a last pin. Now the hood comes off. And again, this is for fiberglass hoods. Okay, not even all the fiberglass hoods have this. It's just some of them. Okay, cool. Now we are in front of the engine. Unless you're sure of what you're making here, please never mess with any of this. Okay, never. The only thing that you may have to mess with at some point in your, in the lifespan of your car, is most likely the battery and filling the other things like the radiator or the fluids of the brakes or the oil itself. So what can we do here? First of all, we can open the radiator. Hopefully it's not too hot. So if you just got off the highway, you stopped and you're like, oh wow, I think my radiator is weird. Oh, I'm going to open it and check. Do not open it. There is it's really hot steam inside of it. So if you're going to put it off, just make sure that the car is not that hot. Okay, maybe around of what it's here, which is, see, not that hot. Just make sure that it's not in the middle. Pretty much it. Or just leave it for like 10 to 15 minutes sitting there, just so you can cool off. Okay, right here. Of course, you won't see it visually, like you don't have any little indicator showing you the amount. You just have to lean in and see it yourself. So you just go, see, oh, I think it seems pretty empty. So you go grab the coolant, I mean, and you come here and put it. Not every car needs the same type of coolant, the same way it doesn't need the same type of oil, then the same type of brake fluid. Please refer to your car's manual, or you can search it up on the internet on which is the best one you can use, or at least the recommended. So here in this very top one, you can remove it, and here we can see the oil. We don't need to mess with anything right here right now, so we're just going to cover it up. And lastly, around here we can see the fuel, I mean not the fuel, the brake fluids, which is 3 exactly. You always want to have these ones in a good condition. You see how like it's really not that big of a deal. So we're just going to close it back on. Please always make sure that it's filled to the very end, otherwise this can cause this little cap to go flying, and we don't want that, because that's going to make the liquids most likely start doing some bad stuff, aka spilling out and everything like that. It's really weird. Damn it, I can put it back on. Okay, this is refusing. Just give me a second. I'm about to get up. Well, it's fine. We don't need to put it in. Cars can effectively work without that. So, we're going to hop back in here after we know that everything is set. You can see even my fluid's a little bit low, but don't worry, that's why we have the jerrycan. So, we're going to go here, put the key, do our ignition, and we're going to drag this thing off. You hear it? The choke, what is effectively doing is forcing the car to have like a little bit of a flow without us, stepping on the gas. You can see right here. It's burning fuel right now. And if we come here, looking at the engine, look, it's moving. That's why that means the engine is working properly. This is also the dipstick. Sorry, I forgot to explain about this. What is the dipstick? The dipstick works to show you the oil status. See, it's nice. So we're going to leave it back there. Doesn't matter that the engine is getting wet, but effectively you don't want that. Okay, so if the game is not that realistic, so I guess it's not going to happen anything. Again, nothing bad is going to happen. But like us having the engine wide open, this thing doesn't want to point in. Oh my god, it refuses. There we go. We put a hot pin, we put a hot pin, and we put a hot pin, hot pin. Whenever you're closing the hood on a regular car, you just want to drop it down. Pop. kind of like this. So you just open it and you just close it. Use a little bit of force, not too much, but still use a little bit of force. Okay, the engine seems to be running fine, so we're just going to close. It's a little bit of a mess that the rain once more is interrupting me, but it's fine, I guess. We're going to start. So, right here, you have your gears. 1, 2, 4, and reverse. Some cars have 5, some cars have 6. You also have your 3 pedals, which is your clutch, your brakes, and your pedal. Okay. Whenever you're going to put a gear, hold down your clutch, and then put your gear. Release the clutch slowly, and you're good to go. So I'm going to do that right now. And let's say I want to go to first. The car stalled. Wanna know why? Because I dropped it too fast. Of course the game is not that realistic, so yeah. But so what we're going to do is that we're going to instantly start gassing it out. Okay. So let's do it. We put the choke down. Now that the temperature is a little bit higher, so we just drop it down. First good to go. And we put it on first. See how it's moving? Not too fast, yeah? Well, it's because I'm not stepping in. Okay, what about we step it up? Hear that? You can also see it. But that's the car asking you to put another gear. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to feed it the second gear. Second gear. Third gear. And lastly, the fourth gear. See how the car is not going that fast? Well, it's because we're in the wrong gear, dummy. So we are going to put it down to second. We're going to speed it up. I'm going to turn on the lights so it's easier to see. See how it's going too fast? Well, when we are going too fast, what you want to do is either press your brakes or gear down. It can also help with your brakes. There, the car has slowed significantly. So, what do we want to do when, I don't know, let's say we're going too fast, like really, really fast. We are going to come here. Oh no, I feel like we're going so fast. What do we do? How do we stop the car efficiently? How do we stop it? A lot faster than, you know, maybe we need to, because oh no, I'm coming too fast on the red light. Oh no, I need to stop really fast. Well, what I'm gonna do is downshift and start braking. Worked? Yep. Really well. Let's do it again. Second gear. Third gear. And we need to stop. See? We dropped from around 60 to 80 kilometers per hour down to 20. Isn't that amazing? So, also, fact, if you hold the choke out while you're in the first gear, don't expect it to, you know, work that much. It's just going to make you still going a little bit. At least in my summer car. I'm going to explain this in my summer car terms. Okay, so what is happening here? Effectively, this is the equivalent of finding the clutch point. But what does that mean? The clutch point is a point where if you stop, so you hold your first gear down fully. You hold the clutch fully, and you put it in first gear. Okay, you're going to start releasing it slowly, like really slow. And then you will start to see that the car is suddenly moving, and you're not pressing the gas pedal. You surely are not. What's happening? That's the clutch point. The clutch point, it's a point where the car is not going to be exactly in a gear, but it's still going to try, to go forward. This also applies on bikes, but we are not talking about bikes. So, once you are in this point, you can easily just leave it like that. Right now, I don't have my hands at the keyboard, but the car is still moving. Can we steer? Yes, of course. Just take into account that this is not going to last you forever. As in, you still have to, have your foot there, so it's not working kind of well. So, at this point, what you want to do is start to slowly hit the gas and then the clutch. I can show you right here, mostly because, if I step the gas down now, this is going to gas it up, so you're just going to slowly, and let's take amount, this is the thing, see, it's smooth. And if we start if we put the clutch again and we release the gas, same result. The car is going to still be going. How far are we? We're still pretty far. Okay, pretty cool. Something you have to note, please note this, is that your first, second, and third gear are strength. That's the strength of the car. That is going to be the one you are going to be using if you are example going uphill. And the second gear is also for that. The third gear is a little bit more speedy, is let's say the middle. Fourth, fifth, and sixth are exclusively speed. So, right here, we're just holding a clutch. We're just doing nothing, and the car is doing it itself. I couldn't even exit it right now, that, but it's going to still be going, and I don't want that. So, I think we got the basics. Please note that, again, this does not serve as professional instruction and tutoring on how to drive. Please go to a driving school if you want to drive. Okay, I went to a driving school. I have my license. That's why I'm trying to explain this in the easiest terms I can even think of. Okay, so we're going to remove the first gear. The car is going to come to a stop, and I'm going to explain to you some things. Let's see. What is this thing? Why it was going red whenever you were shifting? Well, this little guy is helping us find our shift. Finding our gears. Okay? Whenever this light changes red, it means that you have to go into the next gear. It doesn't shine red when you have to go down a gear. Please take that into note. So, don't expect it to be red whenever you are going. So, red is not bad, red is good. Next meter, battery meter. This is going to show you how much of the battery, is working right now. So let's say my battery is kinda dead. It'll be at 12. My battery is kinda dead. It will be on 10. My battery is dead. It'll be on 8. My battery is good. It's in 14. My battery is really good. It's in 16, but it shouldn't be on 16. That could be dangerous. What is this? The water pressure? Yes, the water pressure. The water pressure just is talking about exactly the bulbs going from the radiator into the engine itself. So this is talking to us about the PCI meter of how strong the water is flowing through the engine. Please take into account that if it's too high, that's bad, and if it's too low, that's also bad. Please take into account that if, let's say that your water pressure drops significantly, and that could mean a leak. Please take your car to a mechanic if you ever find a leak. What is this? The oil. Yep, the oil pressure. It's going to show you whenever the oil in the car is either too low or too high. As we saw a little bit ago, it's not that high, so we can't exactly, mess around with that one that much. So yeah. So now that the sky seems a little bit more clear, let's take this Satsuma for a ride, and let's practice everything I have taught you so far. So we're going to roll back down the window for the pure, experience, I suppose. Okay, we have it fully down. We come here, we get comfortable, we get ready, we buckle up our harness, and we feel the car a little bit. And looking at the temperature is perfect. The fuel is a little bit low, but it's fine like that. So let's go. Let's go home. Why not? We're in first gear, second gear, third gear. Please remember to lower down your choke whenever you are not doing, that starting thing. It could essentially kill your battery, so please don't keep it up for too long. So we are in third gear, or temperature, or gauges seem really fine. We keep going, we keep going, we keep going, we keep going, we keep going. Listen to the engine. Gear. Since we are aiming to go out, we're going to lower the engine again. I'm going to take the dirt track a little bit here. Please don't do it in real life, by the way. I'm just doing it for, the purpose of it. So please don't do it. I think. Leave it again. We keep on going, we keep on going, we keep on going, we keep on going, we keep it. More. We're getting close to the highway. We stop, we check our surroundings, and we enter. Okay, if we don't see any car coming from our lane, we can keep on going. I said we're going to going home, but in reality we're going to go to the shop. So I can show you how the bottles will look. Something to note is that a lot of the bottles look really different depending on the mark, so please don't expect them all to be the same. As you may be seeing here, the temperature is going up. That's because we are making the engine do a lot of force. How do we make it drop? We just stop accelerating, or we maintain a certain speed. This also can be helped by lowering a gear. See how smooth it is? Well, it's because driving manual is not that hard. At least not as hard as some people may make it look. Me myself, I have also tried to explain it to some people, but they say it's hard. Well, it's not that much. Why did I almost crash into that one? Nah, don't worry. It's just a game. The game is not that realistic. Not that much. Okay, we are in the town, and I just remember it's closed. Maybe it's not. What? But it's Saturday. Aren't the shops closed in Saturday? Oh, it's the pub. The pub is not. Okay. Well, let's go home then. Wow, that was a really lag spike. Oh well. I don't think the rally is still going. No, it's not. Please, whenever you are in dirt tracks, please never, absolutely never go fast. Go slow, be safe. Otherwise, you may end up spinning out. Car. Yeah, I'm not that surprised of seeing that guy. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're in third gear. You see how the car is not, going that fast? It's because we're over in a gear that we shouldn't be. We're too high. Lower down. Go faster. The ride home is a little bit long, but you will stick with me. At least while I do it. This is also a good time so you can hear the engine. Or maybe my keys, depends. So now that I thought about it, I didn't exactly explain how the clutch comes in handy whenever you're doing this kind of stuff. So let me explain to you right now. You're using your clutch whenever you're doing a gear. Okay? Whenever. If it's going up, if it's going down, we always use a gear. So we are over geared. So clutch downshift. So clutch downshift. Clutch upshift. Okay? Pretty easy, huh? So we keep on going, we keep on going, we keep on going, we keep on going. And clutch 4. There we go. We keep on going, we keep on going, we keep on going, we keep on going, we keep on going. This is a high hill downshift to third, which your clutch into third gear. We're going down upshift. We keep on going, we keep on going, we keep on going, we keep on going, we keep on going. Pretty neat, huh? You hear that? That's not something bad, by the way. That is usually the wheels on a dirt track. We're coming to a turn. Downshift. Clutch. Downshift clutch. Reorientate ourselves. Upshift. Here it comes again. Here he comes. Upshift. We keep on going, we keep on going, we keep on going, keep on going, keep. One of the main reasons you mount your tools whenever you are driving, it's because, I don't know, let's say you have to change a tire. Okay, well, you have a tire in the back, so you just go get your car jack, elevate the car a little bit, and grab your spanner set or your tools, I guess, in general. Oh. Did something fall off? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's fine. Put it back in, blah blah blah. I think nothing fell off. No, something absolutely did. Okay. So one of the main reasons you want one of these things is, let's say, because you have a punctured tire. I mean, if you have a punctured tire, just, I guess, go get your car jack, make the car go a little bit up, and just put it back in. Yeah, it's that easy. Anyway, this is why I told you to not do what I did, which is go fast in a dirt track, but it's fine. It's just a video game. It's a video game. There's no repercussions. If it's not a video game, there will be repercussions, and it could end your life. So please be careful. Okay? So let's get to it. Anyway, usually the cars have either a repair kit for the tire, or have how is it called? I forgot how is it called. Damn, I forgot how is it called. A ratchet. No, it's not a ratchet. It's a car jack. Or it either has a car jack and the tire, so you can just change it yourself. In my recommendation, it's better if you learn it on how to do it yourself rather than having the puncture kit. To be honest, most people doesn't even know how to use that one, and most likely you don't even know how to use one of those. I personally do, but you know, it's because I got taught how to. Okay, so it's not a big deal. Like, it's something I learned out of my own. Well, not in my own, actually. It was just on my driving school. But yeah. How long have we been here? You tell me. You're the one watching this on YouTube. I don't know how long I have been here. Hopefully not that long. Hopefully. Anyway, we are going in the dirt track, blah blah blah. I would use the road, but it's kind of a longer way, so I'm doing the short way actually. We're gonna do a stop, so we use that. We come here, make our turn, shift up, shift up. We come along. Whenever you see these train wrecks, please go slow. Or just maybe try to look out if you can feel the train coming. You don't want to be in the middle of the accident if that happens. So yeah, just be careful. More careful than I am, at least right now. Because I'll be honest, I can't listen to the train with me myself talking, you know. But that's fine. Something I want to say is that driving a manual car, it's really a really good experience. I like it a lot. It's if not one of my favorite things to think of. Mostly because maybe I was, you know, I grew up with a manual car. So I really think that the manual cars are good. If you're driving an automatic, that's fine. You can skip the whole clutch and gearing process if you have a manual car. But if you're like me and you've never had a manual car, I mean automatic car in your hands, that's fine. Just stick to what you have. You don't need to learn how to drive a manual if you have an automatic. Why do that? Sounds dumb, huh? Well, we come here. Once we come to a stop, we pull the handbrake. Remember to get your key. Open the door, buckle your harness or seatbelt. Close this. Okie dokie. Now we come here. We come here. We come here. And we come here. The hood comes off. Boop. Okay. I'm going to leave last for the sake of, you know, not dying maybe. So here we have the motor oil. Usually it looks like this, but it can really variate. So please refer to, you know, the people. Oh, maybe no, maybe get to it. Yeah, no, go to the internet. You will find it. Anyway, now that we are here, I'm going to leave these guys. Oh, sorry. I'm going to leave this to over here. And we are going to open the motor oil. Because it's the one that is currently trying to fall off. I see you. Come here. So we put it down. That was Messenger. What the floor? I never get messages in Messenger. Okay. We just come here. Open it. And fill this up. Please remember to check the dipstick for reference on the state of your oil. If it looks too dark, you can see under the car. It's most likely a bolt. Okay, it's most likely a bolt. So you can go down here, and it's most likely down over here in the oil pan. You'll see it. I can't show it to you right now, but it's down there. Okay, point is, you can go down there and open it. Please wait for the car to be cold before doing that, otherwise you're going to most likely get burnt by something. So yeah, and right now we're going to do something dangerous, which is called open the radiator, because the car is still most likely hot. Okay, it's not, thankfully. So we just flip this thing, fill it up. You do not need to switch the coolant. Okay, you don't need to do what you do for the oil. You don't need to open it from the below and wait for it to get out. Okay, you just put it back in. Okay. Also, please use coolant. You can use water. Yes, you can use water, but that's going to damage the hoses. So please, please use coolant whenever you are available. Okay. Don't sacrifice the life of your car. It's not worth it. Okay. Now that we have all of that done, we can go back here. We can put the key, and well, would you look at that? The water pressure is in the middle. We can turn it on. Boom, there you go. Pretty nice, huh? Well, there you have it. Put this back on, and there you have it. That is what I would say is the very basics on how does a car work. Again, my little tutorial here mostly applies to like general experiences. Please do not take this as professional instruction on how to drive a car. Just take this like a little tip from a friend. Okay, and I think that will be it. Hope you have a good day, good night, and I will see you later. Bye bye.